Hi everyone. I have been getting a ton of questions from people about Governor Ron DeSantis' new Florida property tax proposal. So I just wanted to give you a brief rundown of what's going on currently. Maybe it can help clear up any confusion.
And especially in a place like Miami, you have some of the wealthiest people in the history of humanity buying homes here. They're paying tax. Why not give your middle-class residents a break on their property tax?
So the main idea behind his proposal is that DeSantis wants to significantly reduce and eventually fade out all property taxes on homesteaded residences in Florida. His proposal is called Save Our Homes from Excessive Property Taxes. The original DeSantis proposal called for exempting the first $250,000 from a homesteaded home's value from property taxation. However, lawmakers have already adjusted this plan. As of June 2nd, the revised version would increase the current $50,000 homestead exemption to $150,000 in 2027 and then to $250,000 in 2028. DeSantis' broader goal is not just a larger exemption. He wants a legal pathway towards the full elimination of property taxes on homesteaded homes over the next few years. His office says the proposal would require lawmakers to create a schedule for the full elimination of taxes through general law. And for this to become law, the proposal must first clear the Florida Legislature. Then it would go to voters on the November 2026 ballot and would need at least 60% voter approval to pass. So cities, counties, fire departments, police departments, infrastructure, and other local services rely heavily on property tax revenue. Before lawmakers revised the proposal, local governments were projected to lose about $8.4 billion per year, and some firefighters warned of potential cuts as high as 25%. And that is why lawmakers changed the proposal to reduce the effect on school districts and local governments. And one major change from the original plan is that the revised exemption would not apply to school district levies. That means homeowners could still pay a portion of their property taxes that fund schools, even if the broader exemption passes. Critics argue that if homesteaded homes pay less, the cost of local services may shift to businesses, non-homesteaded properties, renters, second homeowners, commercial property owners, or local fees. The Florida League of Cities described the proposal as a potential tax shift rather than a pure tax cut. The governor's original proposal included a provision requiring people who establish Florida residency after January 1st, 2027 to maintain residency for up to 5 years before receiving the increased homestead exemption. Now that piece is especially important for luxury buyers because new residents moving from high tax states may not receive the full benefit immediately if that provision remains in the final ballot language. The revised proposal would also lower the current 10% cap to a 5% cap on annual assessment increases for non-homesteaded properties, which may include vacation homes, investment in commercial properties, and apartments. So for investors and second home buyers, this is one of the details to watch closely. DeSantis has promoted an online calculator at www.saveourhomesfl.com, where Florida homeowners can enter their address and see the estimated 2025 taxes, estimated taxes under a $250,000 homestead exemption, and projected annual savings. So what does this mean for Florida real estate? Well, for primary homeowners, especially those in high-value markets like South Florida, this could make Florida homeownership even more attractive. For luxury buyers relocating to Florida, the headline is powerful. Florida may become even more tax-friendly for primary residences, but the fine print matters. Buyers will need to understand whether they qualify for homestead, whether there is a residency waiting period, whether school taxes remain, and how local governments may replace lost revenue. For investors, landlords, commercial owners, and second home buyers, the impact may be more complicated. The proposal could create benefits in some areas and also raise questions about tax shifts, fees, and future local revenue needs. I support this proposal, particularly when paired with continued efforts to reduce wasteful spending and improve accountability within our local government. Stay tuned for more updates. Meaningful changes may be on the horizon. Hi, my name is Amaranth Robertson with Compass Realty, and I'm here to help you navigate South Florida's real estate with clarity, confidence, and trusted guidance, especially as new policies and market changes continue to shape the future of our homeownership here in Florida.